I know this is a weird video, but please bear with me because it might change your life, okay? So prior to 2018, I used to shave my head completely. I used to go bald. I did that every single year towards the end of December as a sign of basically starting over again, sort of getting rid of, the old habits, the old mindset, the old way of thinking basically, and start the year with this clean slate, right? I used to do that religiously every year until 2018, where I stopped doing that because after a couple of weeks, my hair would grow back on my head and I would basically just go back to the same old habits and mentality and routines, basically the same way of doing things that I thought that cutting my hair would solve, right? It wasn't until recently that I actually realized that what I did wasn't completely wrong. I'm currently on a dopamine detox. It's actually teaching me a lot of things about myself and about so many other things, but with the whole thing of shaving my head, I wasn't completely wrong. I just was doing half of the work. You see, the thing was, I actually thought that shaving my head was sort of like a magic trick to basically, change the way I think, change my mindset, change my routines. I thought that if I had started the year with a clean head, it's almost gonna change the way I think and the way I do things. But that was just half of the work that I was doing, and it felt like a quick fix. If I had just shaved off my head, everything will just reset and I'll start over again. And obviously when you're looking for a quick fix and you get disappointed, you go back to the same sort of habits that you had the previous year, and the cycle keeps going on and on and on. And I think that's what's been happening in my life over and over and over again. I haven't really sat down and thought, how can I change this practically, right? So this past 21 days have really sort of reminded me of that. And today I actually went to the barber to get my hair cut, not because I was expecting a quick fix, but to basically try and implement what I was trying to do before. Tomorrow is my last day on this dopamine detox thing, and I've realized that actually when you are trying to start new habits, you have to have a specific image of sort of positivity or peace or whatever you're actually trying to achieve, right? That image constantly has to be there to remind you of the thing that you want to achieve, right? So me, I literally have mirrors all around the house. I've got mirrors in my room, mirrors in the bathroom, mirrors in the corridor, mirrors in the kitchen, mirrors in the study. So I always see myself in these mirrors, right? And one thing that I've realized is that the minute I look at myself in the mirror and I see this bold person, there's this reminder for me that, there's something that has been shed off. The hair obviously is gone, right? And obviously the face, I normally don't shave off my beard, but it's even difficult to touch my face. Anyway, I feel like the beard actually makes me look a little bit more cute. But anyway, what I was trying to say is I'm constantly reminded whenever I see myself in the mirror that, you know what, evidence, there are certain things that you are trying to get rid of, there are certain habits that you're trying to get rid of, and there are certain habits that you're trying to grow, right? And those things that you are trying to get rid of, they are gone. They are not magically disappeared. They have not magically disappeared, but you have basically removed them in order to build new habits. So that's constantly a reminder for me to do the work that is necessary for me to be a better version of myself, to do the things that I desperately want to achieve. So that's how I've realized that actually removing your hair or shaving your head or cutting or going bald or whatever, however you want to phrase it, it can be a strategic move for you to sort of reset your mind. But it obviously is not a magic trick where only shaving off the hair on your head is gonna remove all these bad habits that you have. It's basically a reminder when you actually see yourself or you look at yourself in the mirror that there are certain things that are gone and your mind is a blank canvas and you are rebuilding. The new strands of hair that are basically growing or developing on your head should basically be a reminder of the new habits or the new routines or the new mindset that you have sort of developed that have replaced the older ones, as opposed to, I don't know, before it was almost like, oh, the hair is back again. So it almost felt like I was going back to the way things were, as opposed to seeing it in a different way, seeing it as, oh my gosh, this is a new, a new habit, a new growth that should be replacing the previous one that I have just shaved off. So I don't know if you're watching this where your mindset is right now, but shaving your head can actually help. It really did help me. It didn't help me for the last couple of years because I was doing half of the work. I thought it was just a magic trick that if I just did it, I would just see results. But once you actually put in the work and then you constantly remind yourself of the work that you are doing by just seeing yourself in the mirror. I'm actually looking in the mirror, there's a mirror in front of me. You gain momentum. So you gain momentum and you start becoming a better version of yourself. If you're looking for quick fixes, it's not gonna help you, right? If you are willing to put in the work, the hours, and the energy that is required to be a better version of yourself, you will see the results. And so guys, I hope this video has been quite helpful to you guys, and I hope you take something out of it and you really run with it, and it really helps or changes the way you think and see life. There are more videos like this that I'm trying to make, not like this with my bald head, but more about becoming a better version of myself or yourself as well, and basically to gain self-mastery and discipline and self-control and all these things, because it's something that I myself am going through, and I would like to share the journey with you guys, if you don't mind. So it's getting dark, it's winter, and cheers guys.